It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, July 16th, 2020. It is 7 a.m.
It is.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. It's actually...
Three clocks.
You got a clock up there, one on the computer.
He's in the lobby talking. Time just got away from us here a minute ago. I was looking at other things. He said, it's about time. I looked down and, whoo.
Yeah, it was like 6:59 with like 30 seconds left to go. And I'm like,
it's funny when you're here like from 7:52 to 7 o'clock, it seems like it goes by fast.
Yeah.
It wasn't paying a bit of attention. I mean, So.
All of a sudden, boom, you're live.
Yeah, we're here.
We ready? I don't know. Let's just go.
Hey, did you hear the new bit about 2020 with all the craziness with COVID-19 and how crazy 2020 is? It's going to be the new adage, she just went totally 2020. Or he went totally 2020. That's the in the future when you go 2020, you're going nuts, going crazy.
Okay.
Start that rumor, shall we?
I need to watch 2020 more, I guess.
Yeah, watch 2020. Anyway, welcome to Down on the Corner program. It's brought to you by your hometown Sears store right here in Mountain Home at 1029 Highway 62 East, 870-425-3191. The very best in home entertainment, home appliances, lawn care equipment, tools. What am I missing? Appliances, home entertainment, tools.
Pretty much for anything inside or outside the home. They got microwaves, refrigerators, washer and dryers, exercise machines.
Oh, do they? Yeah, really? Yeah.
They've got, of course, mowers. They got now Husqvarna, which is an excellent line.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of
I've got
them.
a John Deere.
We've got a big commercial zero-turn, massive Husqvarna, and I love it. They carry, of course, weed eaters, trimmers, you name it, they got it. And don't forget about Sears Tools. We always forget about bringing up Sears Tools.
Craftsman Tools.
Those Craftsman Tools
many
are amazing.
boxes of them.
and if you buy it at one of the hometown stores, all right, and I say that now because I think Lowe's or Home Depot's starting to carry some Craftsman, but when you buy it from one of the Sears or Sears hometown stores, if something happens, you just bring it back. Mm-hmm. They give you a new one. I mean, they're lifetime warranty on them suckers.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you can't beat Craftsman Tools. I've used them for years. Got a whole, the workbench area, you got them all hung up, the wrenches and everything. Of course, shallow and deep sockets, metrics, and standard, 3/8, half-inch, quarter-inch. I got a bunch of them. Anyway,
it doesn't matter what it is. They'll have it.
Yeah, check out your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191, and the maintenance agreement.
The maintenance agreements are really cool. They've got where they come out and they maintain like appliances. You can do 5 appliances. It's like $175 for the year. They come out, check the freons in the refrigerators, clean everything out, make sure. Especially when you're talking about washer and dryers, your dryers can start getting plugged up with lint and not be running as efficient, and then come out and get them cleaned up and get everything running. They also have maintenance agreements on your mowers, weed eaters, and all that stuff as well.
You bet. Your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. We want to invite folks from other counties to come in. Ozark County, Missouri, come on down. If you're in Marion County or Searcy County, over in Fulton and Sharp counties, come on over and visit your hometown Sears store right here in Mountain Home. When you shop here at your hometown Sears store, the money stays in the Twin Lakes area. It's reinvested here, reinvested in our own people. The taxes are paid here. And it's just a really good opportunity for everybody, So your hometown Sears store, top name brand appliances, Craftsman Tools, Husqvarna, lawn care equipment, and other good things at your hometown Sears store. Once again, at 1029 Highway 62 East, that's up on the hill behind Wendy's, out in the same parking lot as Orscheln's, in front of Physical Therapy Connection. Your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. And I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. Hope you're doing the same thing. 3 locations to serve you. You got Baxter Regional Medical Center, which, of course, you have to, whatever the rules and regulations are, temperature check and stuff like that, and go in and enjoy Brewed Awakening coffee. Otherwise, you got 2 drive-thrus, one at Bomber Boulevard, one at Anytime Fitness. Mike and his staff will be glad to serve you at any of the 3 locations today. And they do a great job at all 3 locations. The best coffee in town because it's real coffee. When I last talked to Mike, he's, yeah, we're real coffee here. They've got your mochas, your lattes, your frappuccinos, your buttered lattes, your pumpkin spice. Anything you can dream up to put in it, they're going to help you out. So check out Brewed Awakening. Drive through out in front of Anytime Fitness out at 62 East Plaza. You've got Bomber Boulevard and, of course, the hospital lobby, Baxter Regional Lobby. The best coffee in town. Brewed Awakening is real coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Once again, Mike and his staff do a great job. Appreciate them being with us for so many years. They've been with us many, many years, all the way back when we were over at Mountain Talk Radio. And so, Brewed Awakening Coffee, the very best coffee in town. Try them today. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Around the state of Arkansas, there's 29 to serve you, with one in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in town, you talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, anyone out there can help you, whether it's pre-planning, emergency situation, passing of a loved one after an illness, whatever it may be. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. It's not just a title that we put on the graphics on the screen. They've been doing it for years, saying with all our respect, that's how they do their business day after day. And Scooter was commenting yesterday, you got to be called to do something like that. I could never do what they do. But they have a gift, and they do it very, very well. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. So let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, in Psalms 34:8, it says, "O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusts in him." And all throughout the Bible, it teaches faith, trust, and obedience in Jesus Christ, yet we ignore these teachings. Lord, today, for those that don't trust and believe in you, let this be a challenge, just simply to read a passage and pray, and to let God reveal himself to the unbeliever. Lord, I have no doubt that the unbeliever would now trust in Christ. I believe God would pour out blessings upon them. Lord, help us to remain faithful in Christ and to obey your commands. Once again, please heal our people and heal our nation. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now, dun dun dun, the weather.
It's like a little sharp, maybe.
A little flat. Story in my life.
Well, see, a F sharp could be a G flat, right?
There you go.
Okay, so it just depends on which way you're looking at it. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. And that is where we can take a peek at the White River.
Beautiful shot this morning.
Boy, ain't that something.
I like it when it's just got that light fog going around.
That is so cool. Now, this is the live webcam, so when you go to retiredtoarkansas.net, you click live webcam, and is there an arrow in the middle that they have to click to activate once the picture?
I don't know. I haven't brought it up on I've got a direct link to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
To it. So.
Yeah. So there may be a little arrow right in the middle. Just click that, and it activates the live webcam. And so when you're looking at this, there's also a little camera icon where you can snap a still frame of the video. This is a live video feed.
I can actually bring it up onto the screen here, and you'll see it. You can barely see it on the TV, but it pops up on the bottom, a little line. It's got a little camera icon on the right.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So you can share this with friends, use it as a screensaver, a backdrop on your desktop, whatever it may be. The river's separating Baxter County from Marion County. The camera's in Marion County, looking into Baxter County, Arkansas, the city of Cotter. 62-412 bridge on the left side of the screen, and the beautiful sunrise this morning, beautiful blue, clear skies there with a little bit of fog on the river. Brought to you by the Z-Team, the award-winning Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. While you're on the website, be sure to check out all the listings. And by the way, the MLS is run a little bit low, multiple listing service, low on listings. Now's the time to get listed. If you're thinking about it, talk to the Z-Team. And they can tell you all the facts and what you need to know, and to help you, whether maybe expecting a child and, well, we might need another bedroom, or we need something with a basement, or we need to downsize, whatever it may be. Call the Z-Team. They can help. Last Monday, we had awards stretched from one end to the other down here because of their customer service, customer satisfaction, and it's just it's just a lot of fun to see the success of the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. They bring the morning weather each and every day. And so here we go. 71 already, Mountain Home, 70 at Harrison. But look at Batesville, 78 already. Salem at 71, same at Calico, flipping at 74, 75 at Marshall, 71 in West Plains, 70 in St. Louis. They had a lot of rain last night. Came in from the northwest of St. Louis, crossed the river, and Friends in Belleville, Fairview Heights, Collinsville, Maryville, all got a good shower last night. So St. Louis right now at 70 degrees, Poplar Bluff at 75, Springfield at 71. In contrast, we got the heat advisory. Watford City, North Dakota at 54. I mean, doesn't sound like that much difference, but boy, that cooler, drier air up there would make quite a difference. The national radar starting in the upper western part of the country. You see a little bit of shower activity coming into the northwest part of the country. Shower activity in northern Arizona, southern Utah, some showers around Albuquerque, New Mexico. Heavier showers right now north of Oklahoma City, stretching from there all the way to around Wichita, Kansas, and then Fargo, North Dakota to the east over into Minnesota. There's some shower activity going on. Zoom in on Little Rock, see what we have. You can see the showers there north of Oklahoma City, going up just southwest of Wichita. Now as we zoom in on Arkansas, you can see there's not anything hitting the ground right now. No rain, no showers at all in the state. 62, 412 east and west. Either side of Mountain Home is clear. Highway 65 to Branson from Little Rock looks good. 67, 167 Little Rock to Searcy where they split on up to, is it Ball Knob or Searcy? Anyway, they split off there somewhere. 167 goes to Batesville and Ash Flat, and then 67 on up into Walnut Ridge, Pocahontas area. Interstates 30, 40, 40, 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, 530, all in Arkansas. Looks like they're in pretty good shape right now. Interstate 155 at Dyersburg, Tennessee to Jackson, in pretty good shape there. State of Missouri, Highway 60, 160, 67, all in good shape there. Highway 65 to Springfield. I-44, 49, 70, 55. Pretty good shape there. I-64 East St. Louis, Illinois, east to Mount Vernon, in pretty good shape. I-24 at 57 around Cairo, Illinois, on up to Carbondale, Illinois. Not too bad. Not much showing up there at all. Heat advisory. Now, Baxter County is not in the heat advisory, according to this map.
Barely out.
But Fulton County... Fulton and Fulton and Izzard, I think, are in it. So we're just got a little bit of a notch right here. And I was talking to a meteorologist one time. I said, explain how it could be 107 at Marshall. It could be 103 in Harrison. It could be 101 in Imboden. It could be 109 in Mountain Home. And you remember the old tire pumps, how you would pump them and they'd get hot at the bottom? And he says the high pressure squeezes that air down and it keeps it pressurized where it can't cool off, so it heats up rapidly. And so, you notice in the Delta, look at Mississippi and northern Louisiana, and then most of Arkansas, especially in the east, is all that all that heat, and then western Tennessee, beautiful cornfields and farmland over there in western Tennessee along Interstate 155. But heat advisory, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama. 7-day forecast for Mountain Home, 40% chance of showers today, tonight 20%, then Friday 30% chance. Then throughout the week and weekend, we've got a high of 94, 95 on Saturday, Sunday 97. We just got a hot day on Sunday. Monday cools down to 96. It's summertime in Arkansas. This is what we do,
I'm showing mine. I have a high of 87 on Friday.
Really?
But they're showing 50% chance of rain, too, on Friday. So
I'll take yours.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I'll take your scooter. That one sounds pretty good. Check it. I drive Arkansas down here in southwest Arkansas. This little icon, I'll click this so you know what to do here if you need to use it sometime. Should be an accident or a car file. Oh, we got a down tree. Highway 371. It's 2.7 miles north of State Highway 355. All lanes impacted. And got a down. It just popped up. I logged in, I guess, on this around 6:30 in the morning. And that just now popped up. So that in southwest Arkansas. It's not affecting anybody here, but just to kind of demonstrate how to use that. Things are good in Missouri. Highway 201 turns into J across the state line. They're working on the Lick Creek Bridge. That's scheduled for completion, I think, in August, somewhere around August 14th. So if you go to Missouri from Mountain Home, you need Highway 5 or Highway 101. So just keep that in mind. Your pollen index for today, 3.3, low and medium. Grasses, plaint, and nettle. And for tomorrow, it's a 3.3 prediction. Bull Shoals lake level, 689.52. It's 30.52 feet above 659 full pool. Norfolk Lake, 573.76. It's 21.76 feet above a full pool of 552. Coronavirus around the world, we're up to 13.7 million total cases with 8.1 million recovered. Right now there's 4,960,000 active cases with 4,900,000 in mild condition. Only 60,017 in the world are critical. That's 1%. Closed cases, 8,765,000. Your Arkansas report for COVID-19 in the 6-county area for Baxter, Marion, Searcy, Stone, Izard, and Fulton. Total of 132 positive, 105 have recovered. That leaves 25 active cases in the 6-county area with 2 passing away. Your active to positive percent is 19%. Recovered ratio or covered percent is 79%. Percent of population that is positive is 0.00125, and the percent of population that is active is 0.1893. So in the northern part of the state, we're doing very, very well. And hopefully we can get those numbers down and get things back to normal. Oil prices today, Western Texas International Crude is up 38 cents to $40.67. Dow Jones Industrial Average is 26,870, and the previous close was 26,642. Morning update, the weather, and all good things are brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador, for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. And you've got a PSA for us, Scooter?
Yeah, JP&O, let's see if I can read this. JP&O Prosthetic and Orthotic Labs is doing their back-to-school bash coming up. I know in West Plains it'll be on July 22nd, and Mountain Home will be on July 23rd, and Harrison on July 24th. With the COVID-19, people haven't really been able to get in, but they are doing a back-to-school bash for any of the kids. They'll get a free consultation, any of the kids needing shoes, inserts, or braces. So give them a call, 421-2069.
Tonight's the final night for revival meetings in Horseshoe Bend at 1001 First Street in Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas, by Pastor Ron Childress. Come on out and enjoy the fine gospel message tonight at 7 o'clock, Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas. Pastor Ron Childress, once again, at 1001 First Street in Horseshoe Bend, tonight at 7 o'clock with Pastor Ron Childress. We caught up? Time for a break?
That's it.
All right, be right back.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pick-up orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredarkansas.net.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Take us. It's 7:22, and our good friend Dr. Charles Osgood's here from Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. And well, I tell you what, that last adjustment, woo!
Got y'all tuned up good,
about
huh?
a week ago, yeah, felt good.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's amazing what an adjustment will do for not only how you feel, but your outlook on life. I have so many people who have come in and have said, you know, you're my last hope. I'm hoping you can do something because... And some are so bad that they're like, you know, if you can't do anything, just take me out back and just put me down. Put me down, you know. And we're able to help, you know, no matter how bad it is, there is some hope. So, and no matter how many medical doctors you've been to, you can still come to me and get some relief. And that's the problem with most medicine today is all they have in their toolbox is a drug. And so the drugs, though they have their place, they're not going to fix a functional problem.
No.
And a functional problem is what we're looking for when you come in. So we'll take x-rays, we'll do nerve scans, we'll find out just exactly what's going on with your particular situation, and then we'll recommend...
Stop right there for a minute. Each one's unique.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why the little bottle of pills ain't necessarily, you know, oh, we'll just start passing these out.
Right.
Everybody's unique. You got
that's a blanket shotgun thing.
Shoot in the air and hope you get the duck, right?
Hope you get it, So, now there are cases where I'll have some patients come in and they're so inflamed and like their sacroiliac joints and that I can barely even touch them. When they're that bad, then they might need something like a cortisone shot or prednisone or something like that. So sometimes that stuff is needed just to get that down and under control so that we can make the adjustments that we need to make. So
I want to go back a little bit, I don't talk a lot of personal stuff on the air, but you know, last year I really had the knee issue, and the problem was solved with the laser and some physical therapy. And even the report went in back to the original doctor that said, you know, 8 shots of laser and I'm pain-free.
Yeah.
Okay, when the knee was so bad, I was walking cattywampus here.
Yeah.
So now the knee is...
favoring it a lot when you do that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was horribly painful. But in the aftermath of getting everything fixed, now I'm trying to learn to walk the right way.
Yeah, correctly.
So let's imagine you've got an old car. It's got the lower ball joints are messed up, the upper control arm bushings, and idle arm. You've got various parts that need to kind of be replaced.
Yes.
And put the car back in alignment. That's what's happening to me? Everything's been kind of realigned.
Mm-hmm.
And now I kind of have to get everything.
Yeah, you got to get used to it.
Yeah. And that's the hard part.
Right. And when you walk and you're favoring a leg for years,
yeah,
then you do actually wear some of the soft tissues, like the discs,
really,
in the spine. So you'll kind of thin them out just a little bit, just like you would with a car alignment. When you have it out of alignment for years, those bushings are going to go bad and things like that. Well, same thing happens to your body.
So in the car, let's say this is the left front wheel, this is the right front wheel, and this would be toe in, this would be toe out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that this one's 0 and this one's out. It's putting other stress on the other components.
Sure.
And it's pushing.
Not only is it going to wear out your tires, which is the first things that'll go, that will also create stress on the other rubber bushings and components like that.
So in conjunction with chiropractic, when I had the knee messed up, I was putting other pressure on points that shouldn't be pressure points.
Right, because you're favoring it, you're walking differently than you would, and then that in turn will put pressure on the soft tissues of the spine, which are the disc structures. Those are the cushions between the vertebrae. Those are what keep the pressure off of the nerves that are in the spine. And when you start getting more pressure on the nerves of the spine, then you start getting tightness in the muscles, spasms in the muscles, pain across the low back, down the legs, sciatica. All of that comes from lower back issues typically. Whether it's disc that's degenerated, or it can also be a sacroiliac joint, which are these joints out to the side here.
Them little rascals.
And then they lock up because it's a defense mechanism for the body. The body wants you to not injure your discs any further, so it locks up those SI joints so you can't bend like you're supposed to be able to. So we have to unlock them by adjusting them and by getting the inflammation down in those areas.
I went to see you last week. I knew what it was. It got on the table when we went to the adjustment. I felt it.
Yeah.
There it is, sir.
Right. And when you've been adjusted so many times, you kind of know, hey, this spot right there is out. You know what it is.
Well, another dumb question. Can a faulty mattress, the mattress over 5, 10, 15 years, it sags where I sag, so to speak.
Sure.
And when I notice when I roll it, now wait a minute, that shouldn't be hurting when I roll over.
Right. It does make a difference.
It does.
Yeah.
Really.
And that's the biggest thing I tell people when they start coming in to see me. They start feeling better, and then they'll start telling me, well, during the day I feel pretty good, but man, when I go to bed, when I sleep, I can't sleep. It's like it starts really hurting in that spot. Okay, how old's your mattress? And well, it's 9, 10 years old. Well, does it have any sags in it? Yeah, it does. Well, you need to get a new mattress, because typically that's going to be your issue.
You need a firmer one, you think?
You just need one that's going to support you.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be extra firm or anything like that. My 2 recommendations on mattress, having seen several different people over the years and several different mattresses over the years, would be the Sleep Number mattresses. Yeah. Because you can adjust them where you want them. They don't wear like a traditional spring mattress does. They don't sag. And the other one is a new one that's come out, is a purple mattress.
Purple?
Those have been pretty interesting.
Really?
Yeah. They're a new technology pretty much. Instead of using the memory type foam that a lot of these mattresses use, they have their own what they call space age polymer, and it's like a honeycomb shape, and it really holds you a whole lot better. And it seems to be a pretty darn good mattress too. So those 2 are probably my big recommendations for people who are trying to look for new mattresses.
You remember waterbeds?
Oh yeah, I had one when I was a kid and growing up.
Yeah, how'd you like it?
I had to have it completely pumped up to where it was so full of water that you could bounce a quarter off of it. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Look at Scooter over.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd wake up. Oh man, I just don't feel good.
What if they ever made a mattress out of compressed air like he did your tire?
Well, the Sleep Number beds have air in
is that
them.
right?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that. Yeah.
And so that is a good thing because, one, it does not wear out like a spring mattress does. All you have is an air mattress in there. The only thing that can wear out on one of those type of mattresses is maybe a layer of foam that's on the top, and you can replace that.
Sure.
So that's a good mattress.
Wow.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites. I've used one of those for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What about shoes?
Shoes make a
one
big
time,
difference.
My dad had a friend that was a doctor years ago back in St. Louis, and a lady had called up and talked to the nurse, and the nurse was talking to the doctor while my dad was talking with the doctor, and he says, "Tell her to buy shoes that fit her feet and not her eyes."
Yeah, true, and that's a big problem. That's more of a problem for women than it is for men, I think. I mean, they want those big, nice high heels and those shoes that.
Have you been to Vegas?
Yeah.
You've seen them?
Oh, yeah. Lots of high heels. Big ones. And it's just not good for your back. There's just no way around it. It's just not good for you.
When I was at the Venetian down there, in the evening, it's probably 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I'm wearing my athletic shoes. I've been in suit and tie all day doing radio over there in Vegas. And the marble floor seems to be slippery enough, and I can't imagine those girls walking around in those things like that.
Be slick.
On that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. But yeah, shoes make a big difference, and you want to get enough support that you have a good arch support. What I find is that most shoes don't cover all of the arches. Mm-hmm. There's actually 3 arches in the foot.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Really? Most people only think about the inner arch there, but there's other arches in the foot that need to be supported.
Is there something on the website we can look at here on the arches?
I'm not sure if I have that on my website or not. Probably not. But you can see the different arches if you go to footlevelers.com. Okay. That is where that's where I get my orthotics from. And what it shows you is that if you get good arch supports, it's going to support all 3 of those arches. Yeah. So in our office, we use a laser technique that scans your foot with a laser, and it measures it precisely so that you can have an orthotic made custom for you just to those laser measurements. So they are your orthotics. I want to point out again here,
chiropractic is more unique to the patient.
Yeah, we try to customize it to you.
You're not issuing a bottle of pills as a blanket cover, say, try these and see me in 3 weeks.
Right.
You've actually very precisely measured.
Yeah. And when you come in, we're going to first take x-rays. We're going to do a nerve scan, and we'll do a foot scan. And then what we'll do is we will put all that information together in a report for you. The next day you come in, we're going to show you what you've got going on. We're going to tell you where the problem is, point it out to you, show you the x-rays, give you all the details, and then tell you how much it's going to cost, how long it's going to take, that sort of thing. And that first visit with x-rays and all the scans included is just $37.
Can't beat that.
So, yeah, we make it very affordable so that if you don't have insurance, which a lot of people don't these days, imagine that with Obamacare. Still, people don't have insurance. It's interesting. And you can spend that money on your care instead of on a diagnosis. So we try to help as many people that way as we can too.
Wow. Let's take a quick look at the website real quick before we take a quick commercial break here, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. I want to point out that this right here where it says email us, this goes directly to Dr. Charles Osgood, that he answers it personally. And like I'm trying to emphasize the fact this is one-on-one. You're unique. Your issue may not be the same thing as what I have or what Scooter has. So therefore, everybody is unique in this situation to where you can talk to Dr. Charles Osgood. No question as to, don't worry about, I don't want to be embarrassed. Ask the question.
Right. Yeah.
I had to. Doc, it hurts here. Hey, I can help. So. Mm-hmm. Once again, the phone number 425-4424. Need to take a quick commercial break. More with Dr. Charles Osgood right after this. Step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home. When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top-quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau. Stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
It's almost 7:38, and you want to have some fun?
Yeah, sure, might as well. I always do.
I was watching a press conference of the Illinois governor, and they were asked a question about COVID-19 deaths, and he holds his arm out like this, and this lady comes up. Well, I don't have all that information right in front of me, but overall, and it's all over Facebook. You know, I've shared it a million times.
Yeah.
If you've got COVID-19 and you're riding the bicycle and hit a tree and die, it's a COVID-19 death.
Exactly.
But now this is the perfect opportunity. You know, wife, if you're mad at your husband, now's the time to dump
Blame
him
it on COVID.
It's a COVID-19.
Yeah, it's
you
all
got COVID out you.
Make sure he gets COVID first.
Get COVID first.
And then you can off him. Well, I think here's what ought to make people mad is this is from economic news. Says China is the first major economy to return to growth since the coronavirus pandemic. China says their economy grew 3.2% from a year earlier in the second quarter. The second quarter is when we've been having all our struggles, and they're out there making money. They don't care.
No.
They're not worried about it at all. And here we are.
Well, they manufactured it and shipped it over here anyway.
Well, I think exactly. And our biggest problem here is that money is being given for coronavirus counts. And that always corrupts. When you start giving out money for counts of things like that, then obviously the count's going to be more because they want more money.
Well, yeah.
So it's when you do that, you should expect corruption. So,
you know, and all this stuff, you know, we toss this stuff about the mask, and I've seen this thing where the lady says, I'm wearing a mask to protect you from getting the coronavirus. He says, well, I'm putting up a chain link fence to protect my yard from mosquitoes.
Exactly. It's all about the same, isn't it? Because there's nothing that is going to protect you from that, save maybe a gas mask or a hazmat suit.
Well, and I had a demonstration on that M5 mask.
Mm-hmm.
It only works on the intake. It don't work on the
Exhale.
exhaust. Yeah, on the exhale. Because it filters, it's supposed to
it filters the intake.
But when I exhale through that, whew, everything
it's all coming out.
You know, you've painted a car.
Yeah. They have the exhaust on your mask, and
I don't even wear it when I paint. It don't work.
Right.
And I've got the ones from the paint. Oh, I need a mask. Whoa.
And you can still smell it,
You know, and still you're going to have, you know.
Mm-hmm. It just depends on what you want to wear. If you want to walk around with a gas mask, then
or self-contained breathing.
More power to you. I mean,
change air every 23 minutes.
Should we be that scared of this?
No.
There's no way we should be that scared. And that's the thing that gets me. This is America. We're not supposed to be frightened of every little thing. And we're more frightened of this than any flu virus we've ever seen.
But you know the miracle behind COVID-19? It's cured global warming. You don't hear about children in cages. You don't hear about border security. You don't hear about the wall.
That's right.
The news is 100%.
It's all
COVID-19.
It's all COVID. And it's really detrimental to a lot of things, and you can see it, like the tourism industry. Look at Hawaii. It's shut down.
Well, look
You've
at
got
New
hotels
York.
that are shut
I read
down
where New
for
York will
months.
charge us $2,000. You have a $2,000 penalty for flying into LaGuardia or JFK from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Like, gee, thanks.
Yeah, nobody's going
I
to
didn't want to go to New York anyway.
Yeah, nobody's going there. So it's got to end at some point, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be in November.
November 4th.
Which is ridiculous.
Well, you know, I was watching Governor Hutchinson on one of his press conferences, and so the camera's, let's say, facing, well, I'm going to go towards this camera right here. It's facing here, and the governor comes in. Boy, he's got his mask on. He comes in, goes this way, comes this way, gets the podium, takes it off.
Yeah.
So there's germs over here, but there's no germs here.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And people are sitting there facing this way, so when I'm exhaling towards the governor, you know, like it's going to fall right here, you know.
Well, that's about as makes as much sense as wearing a mask into a restaurant so that you can sit down and take the mask off.
I called one. I said, "Oh, you have to wear the mask from the door to the table." Oh, so you get germs at the door, but not at the table.
Right. There's no COVID at the table.
There's no COVID at the table. It's all door. Yeah. Yeah.
And none of this makes any sense.
And then they say, "Well, you got to protect others from getting it." I don't have it. Right. Well, you could be. Well, I got a 50-50 shot.
Right. I mean, it's crazy. And
the risks are probably higher of having an auto accident and being severely injured than getting COVID.
Going out there and walking out to the street and then stepping out in traffic and getting hit by a bus, you know?
You know, some of the arguments I got on Facebook, it's like, well, you're at risk. Try this. Go to the Loop in Chicago at night and walk 6 blocks and see if you survive. You taking a risk?
Right. You're taking a risk getting up in the morning. And I think that's what's wrong with this, is it gives people an excuse to not get up in the morning. Well, it's like, it's easier for me just to stay home.
Yeah.
You know? And it's wrong. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, that's how I think. I mean, you know, I look at it this way. In fact, you know, concerning the state of Arkansas, you've got 75 counties and 75 county judges. And we can look at this map right here. If Scooter wants to bring that up, I'll pull that up. You can see the darker shade in northwest Arkansas. You can see it down here in central. That's where your higher concentration of population is.
Right.
So you're going to have Baxter, and the governor put Baxter County in with Washington and Benton County. We're not northwest Arkansas. We're north central.
Yeah.
We're 125 miles from Jonesboro and Fayetteville. And so let the county judges determine what's best for each county.
Sure. And
make the reports to the proper people.
And here we go again, the same thing. It's a higher population center. You're going to expect to have higher numbers. Plus, we're now testing more than we ever were before, so you're going to get more positives. And then you also have how many of those positives are really positives?
I've heard as much as 40% are false positive.
Exactly. And still,
but here's the kicker, Doc.
Look at the kicker, though. The death amount is still
335. We've had 30,297 total COVID-19 cases. 335.
23,500 recoveries.
How many from heart attacks, cancer, pneumonia? You know.
See, that's the bottom line of it, and nobody's really talking about
We mourn the
bottom
losses.
line.
We don't want anybody to lose their life for anything, but yet we've got people dying from murder in Chicago. We got car accident. We got everything going.
And
life is still the same.
And influenza, common influenza, has killed more people than this. So it's just not right that we're this focused on it. We don't need to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. You know, I like watching a newscast, and I'm a big fan of Channel 3. But I just have to admit, I'm sick and tired of hearing about COVID-19 over every issue.
And I actually won't watch the news anymore
every
because of it.
Issue.
I'm done.
You know,
and I think the more people I talk to, the more they say.
I'm just wondering now with the mandatory mask at Walmart, if their sales start declining.
When is that going to go into effect?
20th, Monday.
Why now?
I know. It started March 13.
Yeah, why now? Is something...
They said because numbers are steadily increasing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got 30,297 with 23,523 recoveries. Yeah. So, you know, that's a pretty good amount of recoveries. But let's grab that last break, 7:46, and we'll keep on discussing fun things with Dr. Charles Osgood. Be right back.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here. Did you?
7:49, visiting with Dr. Charles Osgood, and then we're having some fun pickling COVID-19.
Yeah.
I was telling Scooter, time got away from us this morning. Just all of a sudden we all sat down there. Wow, it's almost time to go on the air.
Yeah.
But somebody posted on Facebook said 2020 with its craziness is not going to be the new. He went all 2020 on us. No, crazy. He went 2020 on us.
Right. I don't care how controversial it is. I'm a realist, and you have to look at it that way. We can't be afraid of everything. We just can't. If we need to protect certain parts of the population, then protect them. But everybody else,
you just can't take a blanket over the whole state of Arkansas or Missouri or Illinois and say, okay, this is how we're doing it.
Yeah.
Nobody can get sick now. It don't work that way.
And it does. Yeah, that's not going to change anything. So.
And some of the stuff I see on Facebook.
I'm going to be honest with you. I used to look at Facebook, but when all this started, I don't.
I look at the
anymore.
comical stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you've got this. You've got that Saturday Night Live person on there. It says 34 gun murders in Chicago, all registered as COVID-19 bullets, and they'll be voting by mail.
Right, exactly. How many of those deaths are going to be COVID deaths? There you go.
And not making light of the murders in Chicago, which is that's another story in itself with all the riots.
Right.
Gary Tobar was here last week, and he was saying pandemic, protest, and riots is 3 things to undermine the economy.
Yeah, that's it.
In my opinion, Doc, when Barack Obama was elected in 2008, and people knew he wasn't my party, my choice.
Right.
My responsibility, though, is to pray for him and work with him, even though we differ on a lot of things.
Make sure the country is still in
But
good
if
shape.
he's successful, I'm successful. And the same thing with Donald Trump. We're looking at a stock market right here at a 26,870. It's been as high as 29,000 people. Oh, we'll never go back to 29. We're almost there in 4 months.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We really need to get back to...
The jobless rate is down, and even you've got more African American, you've got more Hispanics, more white people working.
Things have been better.
And when's the last time you paid under $2 for gasoline?
Yeah. Things have been better with Trump in office, period.
Yeah.
So, you can't dispute it. It's
But yet they find
undeniable.
it. And, well, if we can't get him with the Russia investigation, we can't impeach him. Let's get a virus from China and pass it around and see what it'll do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's conspiracy theory. We're making light of it, but still. Anyway.
Yeah. I like I said, it is political, and I think it's being used as a political thing. So.
You've got the conventions coming up, both the DNC and RNC. You've got those conventions.
Mm-hmm.
You've got that. You got the election, and we're not that far. This is the 16th day of the 7th month. We're looking already. Amazon is already gearing up for Christmas.
Yeah. Right.
The report was on one of the crosses. Amazon is already gearing up for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, are we going to ruin our economy over COVID-19? I'm not going to ruin my Thanksgiving and Christmas over seeing it.
Yeah. That's the choice you have to look at is, are we going to just cover up and hide from this, or are we just going to live our lives?
Live our lives.
Live our lives.
So,
please.
Anyway. Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, and we'll get back to a little bit of chiropractic here before we have to end the show.
Yeah.
We caught up on breaks? Everything caught up?
Yep.
We're good? Okay. Pain-free without pills. Jamie Leach was here yesterday, and we talked about a good positive outlook. She's got a thing that she says she has hanging in her office. I forget how it was exactly, but, forget the dark past, look for a bright future is basically what it said.
Right.
And I want to encourage people. I'm 62 years old. Okay, you could be 72, 82, even 92 years old and benefit from Dr. Charles Osgood and the therapies he's got through chiropractic care.
Yeah, you can. There's any age is possible for us to adjust. I think the oldest person I had in there was 95, I believe. So, yeah, we can adjust any age. In fact, we've gotten a lot of newborns coming in, too.
Yeah,
mothers with their babies. So, it's a great thing to
start,
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, start them off right, because right out of the womb, when they're getting pulled out of the womb, you're pulling on that neck and giving them problems with the neck. So straighten it out, and that way it works better.
And the old adage is, oh, well, he beat you with the stick, or he does this, and you're so pain. It doesn't hurt a bit. It feels so
really
good. You can feel it realign. Last Friday went in there. That left hip's out a little bit.
Yep.
We took care of that. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But don't be afraid of it. I think that's the big kick right there.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Because you challenged me a long time ago, remember?
Yeah. There's nothing to be afraid of. In fact, it feels good to be adjusted, because you can get up off the table and go, I can move again.
Yeah.
My neck moves like it's supposed to now. And
it's amazing.
There's nothing better, obviously, than getting an adjustment that way.
And then I got to talk about the laser. I got to brag about the laser.
Mm-hmm.
The laser kept me out of surgery.
Yeah. And it's done that for a lot of folks who've come in to see me.
Yeah.
And it's done great things for everybody who's used it. It's one of those things that will help decrease inflammation quickly, and it keeps working even after you've done the treatment.
Yeah,
it just
does.
keeps
Yeah.
working.
I can tell the difference. We go back into 2018, I guess.
Yeah,
it was.
18, I think.
About this time of year, you called me and went down on a trial, and then we did it right here. Had a setup here on the program. What a difference!
Yeah,
what a difference!
Yeah,
totally amazing.
And it's typically you can see results right away. And some cases, when it's really chronic, it may take half a dozen times to see the difference.
I think I had a total of 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a total of about 8. But what a difference it makes.
Yeah.
It's just, you can't make a horse drink the water out of the trough, but you can suggest strongly.
Yeah.
But I can't say enough good things about chiropractic care with Dr. Charles Osgood. Knee, neck, back, whatever it may be, even elbows, golf swing, tennis people, whatever it may be.
And the laser also has we've seen a lot of patients with plantar fasciitis, the bottom of the foot, pain in the bottom of the foot.
Boy, that hurts.
And it actually is one of the only lasers out there that is FDA approved for that particular treatment.
Is that right?
Yeah. So it has given us great results with the plantar fasciitis, knee problems. We've used it on people with sciatica, neck issues, shoulder. Had one gentleman, we used it on his shoulder. He'd been a weightlifter for a long time. Had always had a problem with his deltoid, hurting in the deltoid area. Never would go away no matter what he did. He did 10 sessions of the laser, and then that pain's gone. So
it's amazing. It's amazing. It really is.
It does a lot of good.
Once again, can we look at that website there, please, Mr. Scooter, sir? The website is Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, Dr. Charles Osgood. You can go to email us, goes directly to Dr. Osgood, and it's one-on-one. Nobody else sees that but him. You can call 425-4424. The phone number is listed right here. And the location?
Right across the street from Affordable Insurance and Centennial Bank, right in the middle of town. So
easy in, easy out.
Yeah.
Be pain-free. See the doctor today or tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not in today. I'm not in on Thursdays. Thursdays is like a chiropractic holiday, I guess.
Is it? Kind of like no barbershop on Monday.
Right. That's kind of like that's about right.
Yeah, there you
Same
go.
thing for chiropractic.
Yeah, but we go back 12, I guess almost 10, 12 years. I don't know how long it's been, but I first had some back pain after mowing grass. Come see me. The challenge is on. Okay,
Yeah, that's when I first started doing stuff with you on the radio.
Yeah, back in 08, 09.
Mm-hmm.
And very thankful for, the connection. Been friends ever since. And, folks, be pain-free without the bottle of pills.
Definitely. The pills aren't going to fix anything. We just need to get the structure working properly again.
Yep. You're awful quiet over there.
I'm just listening.
He's been there too. He had some.
Oh yeah.
He had some bad pain,
shoulder issues
a couple years ago, but we get through it.
Yep.
Anyway, what do we got? 45 seconds. Final thoughts, Scooter, Doc.
Well, I think that for the most part, people, if they've never been to a chiropractor before, are going to be a little bit antsy about it, but I've seen so many patients who've never seen a chiropractor before that we start working on them, and the benefits far outweigh anything that they ever thought would be painful at all. Right. And it's not. Typically, it's not painful at all. So.
Yep. All right, Dr. Charles Osgood, 425-4424. MountainHomeChiro.com is the website. And once again, the emails go directly to him. Ooh, I'm getting out of time already. For some reason, we're running out of time today. Anyway, got to run. See you tomorrow.